unbelievable prospecting tool. How do you prospect on LinkedIn? Well, use the advanced search feature. And let's say that I wanted to reach business owners. So I put in keyword, or I'll put in title, business owner, current. And then what I'll do is I'll do a location. I'll choose a Maitland address, which is a suburb of Orlando. I'll choose a 25-mile radius. I'll hit search, and it'll kick me out 2,400 people, over 2,400 people that are business owners here within a 25-mile radius. And then it shows me that they're second-level connections. What that means is I'm not connected to them, but I know somebody that's connected to them. Like Jerry Conyers, she is somebody I network. I want to send her a LinkedIn request. So I'm going to press connect. So if I scroll down here, I can see all these second level connections, and then I'd eventually get to people that were third level connections. Now, in a third level connection, I can go to somebody that I'm connected to that might know this person and connect. He's got it set up so you can't send him connections. I could use one of my in-mails, which is a paid feature. You get very extra in-mails. They really aren't that effective in most situations. In fact, messaging people on LinkedIn isn't that effective because a lot of people don't check it. But what I like to use LinkedIn for, whether you're in mortgage or a financial advisor, you're with Aflac, you sell insurance, is as a researching tool. So let's say that I was referred over to Bridget Collins, okay? She's a wellness personal coach. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at her profile. And then another thing that I'm going to do is look at her background. I'm going to look at her past work history. I'm going to look and see where she went to school. So I'm doing a lot of research on her. I'm going to see what group she's a part of. I could go ahead and join this group, UCF Networking, and then I would have a right to contact her and say, hey, we're part of the group. I could go to Tiffany, who's a common friend of ours, and say, Tiffany, can you make the introduction to Bridget? Now, when I want to go ahead and send her an invitation, rather than being over here at the main page where I found her, because if I hit this, it's not going to allow me to connect with her. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to her profile and I'm going to go connect. And then what will happen is a dialog opens up where it says, how do you know her? Let's say that I've done business with her for this example. I'm going to always customize this. I'm going to say, Bridget, we both know Tiffany, and we met at the Osceola, I'll just call it the chamber meeting, Osceola Kissimmee Chamber. So let's just write down chamber meeting yesterday. Better than just using the standard message of, I'd like to add you to my network. That's really kind of bad etiquette. So what I might even do is just say, let's do a face-to-face soon. All right, so now I've customized it. She gets lots of invites. She's going to connect the dots that we both were at a meeting and we both met, both know Tiffany. I'd say there's a 97% chance she's going to accept my invitation. So I'm not going to send that for the purpose of this example, but I think you learned a little bit about how to use the advanced search and then also how to customize the invitation after you've done research on the person. And then once you're connected, I would suggest, but I think you learned a little bit about how to use the advanced search and then also how to customize the invitation after you've done research on the person. And then once you're connected, I would suggest you pick up the phone and use one of my scripts that are in the workbook to take that online relationship offline, which is the last step we'll talk about.